Yo, what's good, YouTube? Zamcro here, aka Scoot, back with another showdown replay of the Universal Analyst League. So, like I said at the beginning of the season, this is created by the GBA analyst. And week 4, we played this guy, and he ended up winning, in my opinion, due to a critical hit from a hidden power grass onto my Vaporeon, which could tank one and set up a wish and pass a wish to one of my remaining mons. Anyways, we get a rematch here. This is a divisional match, and it's basically for who's going to be number 2 in our division. So he has Mega Gardevoir, Volcanion, okay. Some people say Cofagrigus, and some people say Confagrigus. Whatever you want to say. Klefki, Mienshao, and Scizor. I love fucking Scizor. Anyways, I brought a Life Orb, Stealth Rock, Krooked. Defensive core, pretty much right here, is physically defensive Florges, physically defensive Vaporeon, and just a very bulky Jirachi set. So, and my Vaporeon has a little Spadef for Volcanion, and my Florges also has a little speed too for things like Klefki, which it naturally outspeeds, so I don't really have to worry about it. Cofagrigus and Volcanion, just things for this, not my general prep, but for the team that he has right here in front of me. My Florges can outspeed these 3. And then Jirachi is a U-turn Healing Wish mon, pretty much utility, but is my switch in for the Mega Gardevoir. And then I have Mega Medicham, which needs no explanation. It's just a wall breaker as usual. And then Thunderous Therian will be my last ditch T-Waver if I need it. It's also my T-Wave absorber for the Klefki, and also is a Nasty Plot run through this team set. As you can see, he has no Thunder resistance. So after a Nasty Plot, some prior damage with rocks up, it's GG. So anyways, let's hop into the battle here. I'm going to lead off with Krooked to get my rocks up, but he actually leads off with the Scizor, and he's intimidated, but I'm still going to switch out here to my Vaporeon, and he reveals the X-Scissor. So kind of leads me to believe he's Choice Scarf, maybe. Anyways, I go for the Toxic, predicting the Volcanion, but he switches out to the Klefki and gets his spikes up. Pretty good play. I'm going to set up my rocks now, predicting him to switch out, and then I go for the knockoff because I'm not afraid to be burnt because I know I'm Life Orb, but I'm going to be able to 2-hit KO this thing even after the burn. And he's just going to sack his Kofag off here, and that's Crooked's first kill. King Krooked here. He brings in the Scizor again, and I switch out to my Vaporeon, showing that this is probably going to be my switch for it. And he knocks off my leftovers, but it does 26% damage. So now I'm really believing he's sorry about that. He's probably Scarf. And he brings out his Gardevoir, and I switch into my Jirachi on the Protect, which is nice for me. And I just go for the U-turn there because I knew he was going to switch. I didn't know what to, but I knew he was going to switch. And here I'm going to go into Mega Medicham, fire off a high jump kick as he reveals that he is Scarf, and he isn't able to knock us out with the X-Scissor and goes down to the high jump kick. Here he goes into Mienshao and goes for the fake out as I switch into my Vaporeon, sacking it off here. And I'm going to go for Scald here, knowing he's not going to go into his Volcanion, maybe his Klefki. But he stays in and goes for the Swords Dance and is able to knock us out from 27% with high jump kick, which would probably knock us out from full with maybe Reckless. Anyways, able to revenge kill him with the fake out, and he brings out the Gardevoir. And here I have to switch into my Jirachi again, and he predicts that very nicely and goes out to his Volcanion here. And I'm just gonna go into my Florges here. I am fast enough to outspeed this thing, and I'm gonna go for the Aromatherapy and get the burn off my Krooked, because if you look at his team, he's going down to Life Orb Earthquakes. I am jolly with enough speed to outspeed a timid, not timid, but a modest Gardevoir. I set at 300 speed, and it tops out at 299 at modest. reveals to be modest, and he sets up his spikes here. He says GG. He probably didn't have an attack to hit me with. And Krooked's going to come through with the 3-0 mini sweep there with the Earthquake. So pretty nice. We take number 2 position in our division, which is really good for us because playoffs are near. And putting us at number 2 in our division, I think also puts us at number 2 or 3 in our conference. I think 3. King Krooked here coming through. We play the number 1 team in our division next week. This week actually, because this battle is a little late. Anyways, we'll be playing the Shamrock Snovers in the final week of the UAL, and pretty much it's going to be whoever wins is probably going to have command over our division. And so I'm going to prep hard for that one, just like I did for this one. And hopefully we come out with a win then too. So if you like, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.